Hey everyone, I'm here to bring you Happy Parenting Hack number 5 today. And Happy Parenting Hack number 5 is be who you want your kids to be. So I know this sounds kind of like one of those more common sense hacks that I give, but I feel like people don't do it enough, which is why I'm bringing it up and which is why I'm making it one of my parenting hacks. If you want your child to be good at time management or be physically active, you should be good at time management or physically active. If you want your child to not use rude language and not give you attitude, don't use rude language and don't give anyone, not just your children, attitude. The things that you do, your children are watching so closely and you don't even realize it. I mean, as a parent, as the years go by, you do pick up on these things. I'm sure there's plenty of parents out there that know exactly what I'm talking about. Kids will pick up on what you're doing and repeat it. Now, a lot of times, especially when you get in those like teen years, your kids are doing like exactly the opposite of what you do because they do not want to be like you. They do not want to turn out like you. But what I have found is as you set the example of the type of person that you would love your child or want your child to become, they start even like subconsciously picking up on those things that you do and doing them themselves. Now, a lot of times this might not come out until like young adulthood is what I'm talking about. There was a ton of things when I was a teenager that my parents did that I did not do. And now that I am an adult and when I was in college and when I was a young adult, I found myself doing these things that my parents did. And I was like, well, wait a second. I swore I would never do this. But your kids are watching and your example and your actions speak way louder than your words do. So if there is something that you really want to impress on your child, there's like that number one priority that you want to make sure, hey, I want to make sure my child turns out like this, or I want to make sure my child does this. You got to set the example first. You have to walk the walk when you talk the talk. So that's my happy parenting hack number 5 for you is be who you want your kids to be. They are watching you so closely, even from a really young age, like 2-3 years old. You'll see that they start picking things up from you and doing them themselves. And if you don't want your child to have certain bad habits, then you got to kick those habits too. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful week and I will see you again next week.